pinning GitHub issue comments, Visual Studio Code version 1.109 and more. All of this in this episode of Developer News for the calendar week 6. On GitHub Mobile, you can now comment on any changed file in a pull request, which brings this feature, which has existed on desktop for some months, finally also to mobile. If you are an individual user of GitHub Copilot, new models are now enabled by default, and you don't have to enable them in the Copilot settings anymore. Regarding new models, Claude Opus 4.6 is now generally available, with a fast variant in public preview. For Copilot agent tasks, there are two new models, Codex and Claude. This is available for Copilot Pro Plus and Enterprise members. To enable the two new models, go into the Copilot agent settings and toggle them on. There is a new capability to pin GitHub issue comments. With that, you can add additional information or updates directly on top, appended to the issue content. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this new feature. Visual Studio Code version 1.109 is here. As always, there are a lot of updates to the Copilot chat and agent experience, but there are also other things, like double-clicking inside any type of brackets or strings will now select the whole thing. And there is a new preview for an integrated browser. In contrast to the old browser implementation, which was based on iframes and had some restrictions, this new one enables authentication as well as persistent data storage. Furthermore, Visual Studio Code has a new macOS installer, and it now appears in the Windows 11 context menu, closing a gap to the old context menu. That's already it for this week. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode, and goodbye.